to the Static Caravan and Lodge channel. I'm in a beautiful part of the country, Silverdale, on the northwest coast, and I am at Holgates Caravan Park. I've been coming up here now for many years. I've seen it grow, I've done its history, and what I'm going to do on this video is, it's going to be a short video. It's going to be sort of giving lots of pictures on it. So I'm going to show some of the pictures how it used to look many years ago. It's a really cracking site, actually. There's tourers, there's glamping pods on here, there's camping. It's a really, really, really lovely park. It's privately owned by the Holgate family and has been since 1956. And the park has generated from one park which was started here, which was basically scrubland back in the 50s with a few old shacks on basically, to what it is today: swimming pool, bar on there, restaurant, bowling alley. Really, really super spot. But it's not what I'd call a commercial site. It's not like one of these big owned sites where, you know, it's quite, you know, everything's in order, if you know what I mean. It's yeah. Now this is the touring side of things, but we're sort of more interested obviously in the lodges and the parks. Now in the park itself, now the thing is, they do have a small showroom as well, not showroom, showground should I say, on the park, and that is basically where they've got a few units. Now I've noticed they've only got a couple of units there. They've only got about 5 or 6 ABIs, and usually they're racked out with a few more, so it looks like they've sold a few off. Anyway, well, let's continue. We'll have a quick walk around. It's part of the, well, the main part of this park is holiday homes and lodges. This end I'm on is down towards the site entrance actually, but these are some of the early units on here, some of the early pictures. There's lots of little roads and cul-de-sacs and like named after Hazel Grove, Pine Grove and Beach Drive, that sort of thing. Now I've been on this park in a few holiday homes doing reviews for magazines over the years. I think this was possibly one of the ones I was on up this end here. Now it is quite a way down to the site entrance, because this site is a big site, but it just doesn't feel it in return in regards of noise or anything like that. You know, noisy kids or things like that. It's all really nice and secluded in parts. Yes, like any part, you'll get some plots that aren't brilliant. But you can see it's built on the side of a hill. It's a very hilly area. That's where I am, Hazel Grove. It's been doing a review for a magazine, Park Life magazine. You can subscribe to that. I'll put the details on the channel. But you've got these like little enclosed spots like this, People are very good at making things their own, aren't they? Like that. It really is a lovely park. I've been through here through all the seasons, and there's always something they've added. All this is new. They're always upgrading, always. They do a brilliant job down Holgates. A very warm day, it's beautiful. I mean, the weather's been great. I'm just coming to a van now that I was on here. We had, I think that was a Swift here. That decking's the same decking, it's going back, I bet it must be 10 years ago. But there's Atlas on there now, so the Swift must have been moved. But we had one here, and we had one here for the weekend. It was brilliant. It was in September. The weather was just like this. So you see, you've got some secluded, but there's what you don't get a lot of the pictures that are actually like on some parts where they can be absolutely overgrown by trees and very dark. So, you know, you get a good sunny aspect around here. And of course, the sun sets over in the west here, and you get some great sunsets over Morecambe Bay, because you can just walk down the side here and get to those get onto the beach. And yeah, it's a lovely spot. I mean, you're not far from the lakes, and you're also not far from the Yorkshire Dales either. So it's a good position to be in. Down there, that looks like an old original toilet block from back in the day, probably, I don't know, probably in the 60s, that. It's called the Valley. But you can see why this park is so popular, can't you? So popular because it's so close to Ken, the Lake District. So you get up in the Scottish borders within a couple of hours. Brilliant. So that, yes, that looks like one of the old, possible little old toilet blocks. As you can see, the site is really well laid out, and it's developed over 70 plus years. I mean, I'm just showing you part of it, but what I'll do is I'll show you photographs of down the bottom end, the main entranceway, and also what they've got is another park which is just for lodges. That's right on the shorefront. Some fantastic lodges on there. Again, if you come this way or look at their website, I'm going to give you the details, have a look at that. There's some fantastic views over the Morecambe Bay. It's fantastic. Super spot. As I say, this is just one of many parks, but this is the founding park of the Holgates group. Anyway, I'll get back to the car and get down to the main area and get some shots down there, so I can show you down there. I do like these sort of little footpaths all the way through. Some squirrels up there. One time there'd been red squirrels here, but they've now long gone, sadly. As you can see, everything looks good. The site is so well maintained. on sales an ABI here, Ambleside, 2-bedroom, 40 by 13, and it's going for £10 short of 60,000, and looks to be quite a decent spot actually. Let's have a quick look, let's have a quick nosy. You what's going to be in it. They've got themselves a good, not a bad spot here either. Got a good spot. So there are used vans on here as well for sale. If you fancy coming to this park, as I say, I don't think you'll be disappointed. So I'll go down to the main area and take some still shots. Tell me what you think. Would you like to stop on the park? There's hiring, there's tourers, there's motorhomes, there's super pitches for the tourers, but for the lodges and holiday homes, some great spots. And we've just touched the tip of the iceberg of it. And of course, they've got their other parks. So I recommend you, if you want to come to this neck of the woods, want to own something like this, then I suggest you come look at one of their parks. They are really well run, and I'm nothing to do. I don't get paid for this. It's just you're not promoting them. It's what I just find, and I know the family quite well, and I know their ethos is to create a very good park. So I hope you just like this bit of a video. As I say, I've put some shots in of the park, and tell me what you think, because I think it's a cracking park. I always like coming up here, and I've not been up for a year or two, and already I've seen again subtle changes, upgrades that are always at it. Anyway, see you on the next one. Thanks for watching the Static Caravan and Lodge channel, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and share the videos. See you on the next one. Bye for now.